Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Cain, and I'm here to talk to you today more about domestic violence. 85% of domestic violence victims are women, and an estimated 1.3 million women are victims of domestic violence each year by their intimate partner. One in every four women will experience domestic violence in their lifetime. It is terrible that these many women have to go through this each year, especially by a loved one. I feel like this would dismiss all trust for one person. Domestic violence is not healthy for anyone. It should be disciplined more so it will stop. There are three things I would like to talk to you about today. Different kinds of domestic violence, how domestic violence affects different people, and Ray Rice's position in domestic violence. I'm going to focus today on more of the three different kinds of domestic violence rather than all five. Physical, sexual, and emotional are the three kinds I would like to talk about today. All of them are abuse in one way or another, physical being when you're hitting, slapping, or kicking someone. There's also more harmful ways such as choking. I've seen this as the most common, probably because it's the most I've heard about. Also there is sexual, which is something else we've all heard about. However, there's emotional, which is something that we don't hear about very often. These women are told they are worthless and even ugly. It seems to me that most of these people have more of an underlying reason why they do this rather than just doing it for fun. Domestic violence affects these victims in several ways. Women are affected mostly emotionally by abuse. However, there are some lifelong cases of physical problems. I've seen several posts on social media about girls holding signs of reasons why they are abused. And these reasons are a voice of other people who do not know what had happened. One sign said I was too flirtatious. Victims of domestic violence all react different in the aftermath. There are some long-term and short-term issues. Most of the grieving process depends on how long the victim was abused. Some domestic violence victims cannot even remember their own personality before the domestic violence occurred. It is unfortunate these victims have to deal with the abuse even after it stops. Some women who are victims of sexual abuse can also suffer from sexual dysfunction or might even have to suffer from menstrual problems or fertility problems. It is awful that these women have to deal with all these issues. It's even worse that they might not be able to have children as a result of it. And we all know about the football player Ray Rice. What Ray Rice did was very, very wrong. We have seen some news stories about it. We have seen several stories on ESPN about it. It is an issue everywhere. Ray Rice was on an elevator with his fiancée at the time when we all seen him on a video hitting her to the ground. This just shows anyone is capable of domestic violence in the world. I am positive almost everyone who's seen it was in shock. I know I was. I'm disappointed in the NFL committee though. Why was it when an NFL player did this, they took action on it, but when any other human is suffering from domestic violence, it's not really looked upon by the committee. These points are very important regarding domestic violence. I did not know there were so many different kinds of domestic violence, nor did I know this takes such a toll on people. And of course, reading more about Ray Rice was interesting. Domestic violence is not healthy for anyone, and it should punish more to be stopped. With all these women who are suffering from domestic violence, we all need to take a stand to prevent it. Thank you, and y'all have a good day.